Welcome back to WSRQ. You're listening to Gail, Shane, and Friends, bringing you community and real estate talk. You can hear us worldwide on SarasotaTalkRadio.com and on your smartphones. And our shows are archived at GailShane.com. We're back with Ian Harding and his guests, Shari Phillips and Mary Smith. We have Shari that we're going to talk to now. And Shari Phillips is an executive business coach and owner of Dosh Management. Shari's coaching areas include, but are not limited to, delegation, relationship building conversations, employee empowerment, perception management, and leadership development. As an entrepreneur herself, Shari has learned the tough lessons of being a business owner. The combination of this experience, as well as a real, direct, and honest approach, Shari and her team of coaches help bring new awareness and tools to businesses in order to help them reach their goals and achieve success they never knew was possible. Good morning, Shari.
Good morning.
So, we're talking about life changes and achieving success and reaching goals and, so many things that we're going to talk to you about that Ian and his family got to experience. And you, Shari, from talking to you before the show, you've only been in this beautiful area for 4 months.
Yes, that's correct.
So that was life-changing and, different for you. How did that feel to you?
It was great. It was one of the best decisions that we made. We still have offices in New York. We chose to move here based on the lifestyle that Sarasota could offer. We owned a house here since 2005, and we decided to use it. And we have 5 boys, and it's a great place to bring them up. We have 1 in New York now. We have 2 in college, 1 in New York, and 1 in California.
Wow. So you get to visit and lots of great places. Mm-hmm. All right. So Dosh Management, your logo has a tagline that says, there is no greater investment than in yourself and your people. Can you explain the meaning behind that?
Sure. It really stemmed from a lot of our experiences with our own businesses and understanding that we believe in that investing in yourself and your employees leads to increased productivity, growth, and happiness.
I believe that too. In what ways do you invest in yourself and your people?
Well, we invest the time to understand yourself and also those around you will bring greater awareness that can be really transformational. I also believe in investing in the relationships with your employees and investing in their growth. It's a win-win, and it doesn't stop there. It can be applied to all of your relationships, both personally and professionally.
Well, they definitely intertwine, every day and every minute. Also in your logo, you have the words people, possibilities, progress. How does that originate?
People, possibilities, and progress is actually the foundation of our coaching. We believe in people, we believe in possibilities, and we believe in progress. We also use this tool that we call the 3 circles of conversation.
3 circles of conversation. Okay, so can you explain each circle?
Sure, absolutely. The first circle is people. And if you think of conversations, this is where about 80% of the conversations occur. It's kind of that water cooler conversation, the gossip, the chit-chat, the how's the weather, we believe that starting in the first circle of conversation is really where all important conversations start. We then move into the second circle, which is possibilities. The second circle is moving conversations in the realm of possibilities, where we believe and discuss possibilities and bring about opportunities that can lead to amazing results. And studies show that only 17% of the conversations occur in the second circle.
Wow.
The third circle is where it all happens, and it's acting on these possibilities, which will ultimately lead to success. And that's what happens when people move their conversations into the third circle, progress. 3% of the conversations occur in the third circle. And it's coincidentally that it also is 3% of the people who control 97% of the wealth. This proves that the wealthiest know the secret that 97% don't or simply won't act upon.
Okay, so, it's talking, and I use the word discover,
Sure.
when I'm, meet somebody or in a working environment or even, in personal and professional environment. It's discovery, and it's listening and asking questions, but most importantly, it's listening.
And seeking to understand.
Seeking to understand. Yes. So that's the part of that listening, and you're hoping that the other person is listening as well. I mean, it is a two-way conversation. So you have to know when to pause and when to stop and when to get through all those circles and
Right, and really ask the right questions.
And ask the right questions. Ian, you form the show, you invite the business and your nonprofit today. So why Shari and Dosh Management?
Well, I met Shari and her husband Doug in Dosh Management. I met them at through the Lakewood Ranch Business Alliance. We're both active members. And I believe that we all need some coaching, whether it be in life or in business. When we're children, we get coaching from our parents. And I just really like the business model that Dosh Management have. And, it looks like an excellent coaching program that really lets you achieve your life ambitions, not just take your business to the next level.
Right.
And speaking from personal experience, I had some affinity thinking about those types of things that Dosh Management can do for you.
Well, Shari, back to the 3 circles, because I find them so cool and interesting. And, on the website, they're like a deep red, an orange, and a beautiful lime green, so very bright. People, possibilities, progress. What impact has these 3 circles had on your clients?
Well, we have helped infuse the 3 circles of conversations, people, possibilities, and progress, into cultures in such a way that allows team conversations to move through these circles, which results in meetings being facilitated in a way that leads to true progress. Have we all been to meetings that didn't go anywhere?
Yes.
And
yes.
This is a great tool that helps facilitate that so there's no more unproductive meetings.
Well, how do you teach others to use these 3 circles tool?
Well, first we explain them, and then we use them as a tool, and we lead by example. Some people are very comfortable never leaving the first circle, and there's some people that will just never leave that circle. We like to show people how it feels to move through these conversations, move through the circles. Then they facilitate the conversations and will help others move through them too until it becomes natural. And it will when you experience how great it feels to have the conversations about possibilities that lead to progress.
It's very different. You just have to work through it as you do, and you get to the progress. How do you share this great tool with the world?
Well, we have a great group of individual coaching sessions available, as well as an 8-month leadership development course, which we also designed custom progress for those who have more specific needs they wish to work on.
And our listeners can definitely learn more about you. How do you like people to find out? Is it your website? Is it where can we find you?
Well, there's lots of places. We have our websites, which is doshmanagement.com, Shari-Phillips.com, and we are active on all the major social media, such as Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google+, YouTube, and Pinterest. You can also sign up for our weekly Dosh Management newsletter, and we feature new topics each week with valuable tips and tools that apply to both personal and professional lives.
So I would imagine that we might have some listeners asking, how long do you need to be coached? And then probably the answer is it depends on, why, you are being called upon. And so, how would you answer that?
Well, it depends on what they're looking to accomplish. Some goals can be achieved in 30 days. Some can be achieved in 4 months. Some may take years to develop. And it's understanding where they are and where they want to be and helping develop a plan to get there.
Shari, I was on your website, doshmanagement.com, and you and Doug have some fabulous testimonials.
Thank you.
There was one that I liked that I'd really like to share with our listeners. And here it is, quote unquote. I was so grateful to have Shari's support and guidance throughout our coaching process. Our conversations allowed me to think about how I might handle a few difficult situations and to think through a reorganizing process. Her empathetic ear and probing questions provided me with new insights and fresh perspective. What an invaluable gift. I really like that, and especially the empathetic ear and probing questions. As we were saying, it's that listening and questioning.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and helping others change their thoughts. Because when you change the way that you look at things, the things that you look at will change.
Say that again.
When you change the way that you look at things, the things that you look at will change.
Very good. Very good. Thank you for bringing the 3 circles to us.
Thank you, Gail. Thank you, Ian.
We're going to take a quick break. You're listening to Gail Shane and Friends, bringing you community and real estate talk. We'll be back with Mary Smith.